Hey guys, what is going on? It is RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now, if you are new to my channel, my name's Nolan, and today's video I am going to be wrenching on my 1/5 scale HPI Baja 5B. Now, if you watched the most recent video I released with this RC, I was asking for your guys' help because I was running into issues. This thing would not run properly. I could not get it to stay running, but today my plan is to work on it and hopefully figure out the issue. Now, I did actually do some things off camera. I swapped out the carburetor, the stock carb. I've got the stock carb right here. It could just potentially be gunked up. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't torn it apart. But even after I replaced it, I still couldn't get the thing running properly. The thing will not idle right. It'll only start for a second and then die. But the thing I noticed when I took this cage piece off is the ignition coil. The plug on the ignition coil that goes onto the spark plug actually has a giant split in it. So my thoughts are maybe it's not getting electricity through here to the spark plug. I did replace the spark plug. That's when I discovered that this boot is torn up here. So I have got another ignition coil. So I did end up buying a new ignition coil and plug. And the other thing is this stop button hasn't been working for months now. So it's probably in my best interest to just replace the ignition coil. So I bought a new one and we'll see if maybe that fixes the problem. But even though I did swap to a different carb, the butterfly valve on this carb sticks. So since it sticks, I don't want to keep on running this carb. So I bought another 668 carb. I think I just got it for like 20 bucks on Amazon. Pretty cheap. Haven't checked this one. Yeah, the butterfly flap does not, butterfly valve, whatever you want to call it, does not catch on this one. And let's see, does the choke work good? Yep, choke also doesn't work right on this one. So this was just another carb I had sitting around and I just put it in temporarily. But like I said, I still couldn't get it running properly even after swapping the carb. So we're just going to do the easy fix, which is just replace it with a whole new carburetor. So carburetor and ignition coil, and I've also got a new air filter to put on this thing, but I don't think the air filter is the problem. So let me go ahead, move the camera a little bit closer, and we're gonna dig right into this thing. go. Job done. New carb, new ignition coil. I'm going to go ahead and button this up off camera, and then we're going to go outside and cross my fingers it actually works, and we didn't just spend all this time for nothing. But it is pitch black out, but I'll be right back with you guys to try to start this thing. Alrighty guys, I do apologize because it is dark out, but now is the moment of truth. Will it start? Let's go ahead, turn her on. Alrighty, prime her up. Can't even see. Here we go. Right. Now, moment of truth. I forgot about the choke. Probably should have the choke on. Okay, take the choke off. Okay, a little bit of throttle. Okay, well, good thing is she starts, but it sounds like potentially, I wonder, something is hitting inside of there. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna have to take that cover back off, unfortunately, because it sounds like that noise is coming from within, under the engine cover. Guess on the plus side, it did still technically start, so we got it started. I would guess a lot of that issue stemmed from that boot being torn on the plug boot, and it was getting inconsistent spark. But potentially that old carb was gunked up as well, but I'm gonna have to investigate what is going on under that cover because something is now touching. I mean, there is a magnetic piece under there, so maybe maybe a bolt or a nut or something got stuck to it when I installed it. I didn't notice it because something is definitely touching in there, and that does not sound good, but it does run. Didn't stay running, but I'm confident we can get it going. All right, guys, I messed with it a little bit more. The second time I started it, that noise went away. I thought that something was stuck in that cover. Let me back up a little bit. See, I do have to give it a little bit of throttle, but I can keep it running now. I thought something was originally stuck in that cover, which maybe something was stuck to the magnet and it pushed it off. I'll still have to check, but the second time I started it, it actually sounded a ton better. But I'll still have to investigate, but I'd say this is a win. All right. I messed with the tuning a little bit more. Got it idling. It's idling a little high, but it's actually running. Call that good for tonight, but it's actually running, so that's a good sign. All right, obviously still needs some tuning, but I'd call that a win. So thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Later.